back once again. This is Chris Report, and he assured me that St. Simon's down in Boulders. Folks, this is Chris Wyatt reporting from South Africa. Hey, folks, welcome back to the program. Hey, folks, welcome back to the program. Doesn't quite sound right. Let me work on this. Hey, folks. Annoying microphone. I don't know what the deal is. Annoying microphone. I don't know what the deal is. That's better. All right, I have a message for the Democrats, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, that's kind of shiny there, isn't it? Let's move that around a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. I have a message for the Democrats. Dead! Bring out your dead! I'm not dead. Shh, be quiet. But I'm not dead. Shh, quiet. I'm feeling much better. Dead! Bring out your dead! Oh, it's time to say goodbye to Joe. And the O begins with an H, ends with an E. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Liberty reigns. Liberty is freedom. Welcome back. I am drunk on liberty for the moment. Let's see how long it lasts. Oh, no hangovers here, though. No hangovers over here. Sleepy Joe Biden, creepy Joe Biden, Mr. I can't climb a flight of stairs or string two sentences together will soon be speaking at the White House. Will Joe say goodbye? Will he block the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, making us think that, wow, he actually matters some more? Or will he resign so that Kamala can become President 47 and ruin Donald Trump's merchandise sales? Will he ruin the merch sales? Nick Groves, there you are. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. All right, so Charles Van Alton, the voice of reason, Val Cooper, Teresa, Garrett Gillich, Gus, Dylan Kombrick, Kobus Van Niekerk. Eric is here. Welcome, Erica. Hey, Ruthie, how you doing, man? Good news for Israel. Hello, everyone. So relieved with the outcome of the election. Yeah, take a number there, my friend. Diane McMeekin, welcome back, Diane. John Jarvis, don't mess up the moment by saying, I didn't, John, did I? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Lynette Orr, Giuseppe Garibaldi. Beth says, good morning. Welcome, Beth. Good to see you again. Nick Grove said, Giuseppe Garibaldi, James Bowie, Rebellious Ruth, Hugo Kruger. What's up, peeps? All right, well, Joe Biden will be on here shortly. And John Jarvis didn't want me to sing. He's so mean. John is so mean. He hurt my feelings. He hurt my feelings. I'm going to hide behind my sign now. John hurt my feelings. Good Lord, folks. Look, you can't fix stupid, but you sure as hell can vote out office. Botswana and the United States. South Africa, take a lesson from your neighbors just north of the border and over on this side of the planet. You can throw the bums out. Now, it's time to make sure the rest of them behave. When the Republicans get in there, they do their job the way they're supposed to. Anyway, folks, how you all doing? I just finished another video called Unburdened. I'll have a video posted. I'm debating about this channel because the non-streams that I put in this channel aren't drawing audiences. So I think I'll just put it on the other channel. The only one that broke through was the Trump one. That one had 126,000 views. Maybe I'll put on both channels. I'll start on this one, see how slow it goes. But I have a video coming up very soon called Unburdened. Unburdened by what has been. Yeah, but let's just get a little glimpse of that. Did I finish it? Hang on a second. I think I finished it. Let me look at it real quick. But I hope you're all doing very well as we get ready for Joe Biden to regale us with whatever he's going to tell us about. It's time to say goodbye to Joe. Oh, say goodbye to Joe. If liberty and justice ain't good enough for you. Oh, yeah, I did finish it. Here we go. Let me see.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
What
Yeah, I do
can
know.
be unburdened by what has been. What
Yeah.
can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Oh, Eddie Murphy, killing me there, killing me. I sit here unburdened by what has been as President Trump prepares to take out the trash. America is about to be unburdened by a long national nightmare of hatred, racism, misandry, religious bigotry, and epic failure of the Biden-Harris regime. There you go, folks. That's a little a preview of what's coming on that Unburdened video. So there you have it. Welcome back to the program. I was surprised that, what's this? Ruthie, they blocked your comment. YouTube did. I released it. Yeah, finally she can unburden herself. Yeah, well, I think she should. I mean, she's kind of bound up, and she hasn't unburdened herself all this time. She's kind of full of something. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised, James. Trump is taking the high road. It doesn't matter. They're already attacking Trump, the media. Sure, Trump said you're fired to his staff about complaining. Yeah, she can unburden herself. The potty's this way, Kamala. Anyway, sleepy, creepy Joe Biden. We're down to 5 minutes, T-minus 5 minutes. And this won't be his last time we hear from Joe Biden, but hopefully one of the last times. The question will be, will there be indictments against the Biden crime family? I think that Trump needs to be not magnanimous and actually pursue the rule of law this time, instead of letting criminals get away with the conduct they got away with in the last time he was in office, not going after Hillary Clinton for her crimes against the country and others. This time it's time to... Emery Nell, welcome to you. Vilma Erasmus. Hello, ladies. How's it going? What can be unbuttoned by what has been? Yeah, Trump we're way too generous in that. So we're down. What's with this beard, man? My beard is all. I have my hand at the wrong side. It's this side. Yeah, this is on. Yeah, it's all uneven there. Looks kind of bad. There we go. My head looks crooked now. I have to go get my I have to brush my I have to brush my beard. I'll be right back. All right, vanity creeping in at my advanced stage. There you go. That looks a little better. There we go. Hey, so Mr. Magoo comes up for air. Well, let's see what he's got to say. Giuseppe says, I've had a hard time trying to convince my brother in Sydney that the result is a plus. Look past the Trump shenanigans, all about eliminating opposition and being for the Republicans. Yeah, Bruce says I'm very funny. Ice Cream Creepy Joe can go retire, says Beth. Agreed, 100%. Sleepy Creepy Joe, 3 minutes. Yeah, the handover is from Joe to Trump. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, unless he resigns today. Wouldn't that be a shocker? I'll tell you what, if Biden resigns today, which I won't believe because he hates Kamala Harris, but if he resigns, then she becomes president and all of Trump's 47 merchandise is out the window. If that happens, I'm going to stay on this stream for a while. We won't go to the news in the other channel at the top of the hour. So on YouTube, Tom McDonald saying he's going to release a new video called Garbage. Oh, I can't wait, Lynette. We already got, look, that was his best video. Say goodbye to Joe. That's the best video he's ever done. Yeah, Joe is late by 5 minutes. I don't know. I think his handlers, they probably, those amphetamines only last so long. So they want to get him out in front of the cameras as quickly as possible. Otherwise the amphetamine kick will wear off and then Joe will be like a zombie walking out there, The Walking Dead. Kamala is now calamitous. Oh, we are so unburdened by what has been and by what is to come. Yes. Yeah, folks, Donald Trump didn't just win. He kicked her ass. He kicked their asses. I mean, we're still waiting for the results. I don't know why Pennsylvania's taking so long with the race with McCormick. McCormick, as the vote total continues to increase up towards 100% of the total vote, McCormick is holding on to that lead. It was 100,000. It dropped to about 31,000. And every time votes come in, it's almost identical for both of them. So that 31,000 vote lead hopefully is insurmountable, which will mean Bob Casey, oh, hey, it's time to run for election. I'm in the Senate. Did you know that? He will find himself out on his ear. I haven't seen the AI, but I have seen the AI from Biden, which is funny. It got 2 minutes. Let's see if I can play, if I can find it and play it before Biden gets here. That was so funny. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I know where it's at. Hang on a second. It was Biden. There it is. This is so funny.
My fellow Americans.
Okay, this is hilarious. This is Joe Biden. Midnight Mitch made this, so I give credit to Midnight Mitch, whoever Midnight Mitch is. This is it's so funny. Check this out, folks. This is Joe Biden. This isn't what we're about to see. This is the other night at the White House. Here you go. This is Joe Biden.
My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. I want to take a moment to congratulate the DNC on losing another election to Donald Trump. You replaced me with a candidate who has the same likability as Greasy, hobo taint and expected to win, and they say I'm the retarded one. The Democrats said that I was too old, that I was too slow, that I was a joke. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that. But seriously, I mean, first Hillary loses to Donald and now Kamala. This man has beaten more women than Doug Emhoff. Anyways, congrats on losing to Hitler again. I hope he locked you all up this time. Dank Brandon out.
Oh, dear God. That is too funny. I'm still laughing. The first time I heard that, I fell over. Congratulations on losing to Hitler. Hope he locks you all up. This is Dank Brandon. Not Dark Brandon, but Dank Brandon. Oh, my gosh. Oh, we're not going to have to call an ambulance here in a moment. So we're waiting on the White House now. Okay, this is the President of the United States, the White House official website, which Donald Trump had like 4 million followers. It dropped to 2 million, which is Joe Biden. This is Dark Brandon's time to shine. There's 3,000 people waiting. I have almost as large an audience as the White House. Oh, dear God. We're still waiting for Dark Brandon to come up here. Oh, now it's 4,000. It's shot up. Okay. I guess they knew he wouldn't be on time. There you go. That's what we're waiting on. Congratulations, Leslie Hitler. Trump has beaten more women than Doug Emhoff. Let me be perfectly honest. Okay, up next, President Biden addresses the nation. Oh, you're going to screen capture that because that'll be the last time we see that, or one of the last times. Dank Brandon, not even Dark Brandon, but Dank Brandon. That is too funny. Oh, dear God. They're killing me. Aidez-moi. Oh, dear God. Well, they said I was too old. I went Joe Biden one. I was well, AI when there was a light in his eyes. Yeah, exactly. You know, it was, 1,000 people just left. No, but Biden's not here, so 1,000 people left. It went from 4,000 to 3,000. All the celebrities said they would flee. Yeah, well, we're doing a GoFundMe account to set up a charter service from New York to Havana. Oh my goodness, I don't know, Graham. It might be because he just signed something blocking drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. It might be because he's going to resign. It might be to congratulate. What he said, I smell worse than a hobo's taint. Is that what he said? It might be because he says he's invited President Trump to come to, GoFundMe for U-Hauls. Yeah. Apparently someone super predicts says Trump and Musk are going to be at loggerheads in 6 months. What do you say? I wouldn't be surprised, Giuseppe. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Two people with egos the size of the Ganges are definitely going to, have issues and come to loggerheads at some point. Maryland, that's funny. And South Africans saying U-Haul. What would happen if Biden and Harris both resign before January? The Speaker of the House would become president. So it would be a Republican. That would be Mike Johnson. So ain't nothing Democrats can do at this point. It's all over for them. Wow, Joe is late. He's late. Wait a second. Those are old ones, 2 weeks ago. Okay, yeah. So where the hell is he at? Let's go make sure nobody else has got this thing up. Okay, AP.
Customize and...
Whoops, I don't see that ad. So the AP is, let me see, I can at least show the audience here, then we'll switch over to the White House feed. Come on, stupid ads. I don't want to join. Skip. Oh, it's in the shadow of they're building something on the White House lawn. What's that all about? Interesting. So, yeah, there's some construction at the White House. Is he going to speak from the steps of the White House? That's interesting. But nothing's happening at the moment. I'll show you this in just a second here, folks. So here you go. This is what the AP has up on their screen. There you go. So there's the White House. You can see two flags, the POW flag, the American flag, flying from the top of the White House. And something's being erected there. Is that like a monument to Joe Biden's tenure? So we're waiting for someone to come out, and no one's coming out at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. So Joe is late. Surprise, surprise. Not. Not at all. I'll keep that one over there so I can see it. Is anyone available in the USA to do a rendition run? Sadiq Khan, our London mayor, said he would leave UK if Trump wanted to believe. Well, look, Sadiq Khan is welcome to move to Karachi, Islamabad, anywhere he'd like. After party venue. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's the after party for Trump's victory. So Biden is celebrating Trump's victory because Kamala didn't win. They got to wake him up. Yeah, no, it takes amphetamines. Yeah. The plus is he no longer suffers from brain freeze and he keeps mumbling something about brains. Joe Biden's erection. What? Hi, I'm Joe Biden and I'm here for Cialis. Oh my gosh. Oh my, let's see how many the AP actually has. The AP has 3,300. The White House has 5,000. It keeps fluctuating. Joe's late. He's already 5 minutes late. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so World War III against the BRICS. No, Matthew. I don't think so. Excuse me. Oh boy. I just don't get enough sleep. I try. Anyway, folks. Yeah, so Biden is supposed to be speaking now. He's late. You know, just like Kamala last night made us wait 20 minutes before she finally conceded. Then she came out and basically said, Kamala Harris steals everything. She's like Biden. She's a plagiarist. We're going to fight. That's Trump's line. I am for no taxes on tips. Hey, sweetheart, that's Donald Trump's policy. Now, Trump has to follow through on that. He promised no tax on tips, and he nearly won Clark County, Nevada, which is where Las Vegas is located. He was within a few thousand votes. Out of 1 million votes, he nearly won Clark County, which is shocking. It's a Democratic bastion, a stronghold. Trump nearly pulled it off. But it looks like he's going to win Nevada just the same. Well, while I wait for these clowns to show up, let me take a look at the latest because we're still tallying vote results. Can you believe that? Still tallying the votes at this hour. This is just unbelievable. Let me find where this is at. Do I still have it up? Oh, come on. Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten rid of it because this got bored with it. Yeah, well, it's not on this screen, so I'm going to have to go back. That's for the news. I already got my news all, queued up here. Mozambique riots. Let me just pull it up here. Okay, let's go with the Epic Times. There we go. They have a front page. They keep telling it. Oh, there we go. They finally took it off the front page. No, it's still there. Republicans are up to 206 members of the House of Representatives. The president, 295, still waiting for Nevada and Arizona to be called. 52 in the Senate, waiting for the Doug McCormick race, Dave McCormick race to be. Sorry, Dave McCormick race to be called. Yeah, so I do have that interesting chart that I want to find here. It's going to be, where's that at? Somewhere it's here. Come on, where did I have that thing at? Somewhere I have that. It has the races. I'm trying to find. I've got so many news items here. I got a little ahead of myself. That's not it. It was around here. Oh, come on. I can't believe I lost this. I had this. It's a fantastic chart. Doesn't look like I have it now. Well, that's still disturbing. I had the races. Who had that? I can't remember which website that was now. They had all the races, the Senate races. And the House races, excuse me, the House races. Oh, come on. There it is. Got it. It's New York Times. Okay, so let's take a look at this while we wait for Biden to show up. All right, so I've got the sound on. Actually, I'm going to put the sound on over here. Oh, I already got that sound on. Okay, so. All right, so let me go here, and I'm going to show you that this is the path to 218. Okay, this is what you're going to care about, okay? All right, how badly would Trump winning affect South Africa? It probably won't have much of an effect in South Africa anytime in the very near future, Rebellious Ruth. That's something I'm talking about. Has it ever happened in the USA that an outcome of an election like this, that the president and vice president resign? No, it's never happened, Lynette. We only had one president resign. That was Nixon. Okay, with 39 races yet to be called according to New York Times. Let me refresh this and see if they're at 30. No, they still have 39. 39 House races yet to be called. 205 Republicans. They need 218 for control. So these are races here that got them 205. Okay, it scrolls up, and I'm not going to go there. So the Republicans, these are Republican candidates. There's 4, so okay, and Washington 4. So these are races they're going to win right here, all the way down to here, probably. Then there's 3 where they're close. So 218 is here on the right-hand side, okay. 219, 220 Republicans look comfortable winning right now with most of the votes in most of these races, but there's still a lot to be decided there. Then you get down here, these 3 races, Republicans are leading, but it's very close. They could win these races. Ciscomani, Bao, and Miller Meeks. That would give them to 223. They could poach a few of these Democrat seats here, but probably not. They're close. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what the race looks like. So the darker the color, the dark blue means Democrats won that race, most likely. So they've called for a Democrat. Lighter blue means it's still in reach. Lightest blue means it's in jeopardy. The white means these could go either way. And the same thing going up here. So the Republicans are in pretty good shape right now. 39 races yet to be called. New York Times House Race Poll Tracker. There you go. For the president, let's go back to that and take a quick peek. Who will be the chief of staff for Trump? I have no idea, James. No idea. It might be Howard Letnick. Okay. Nevada is now at 92% in, and Trump is maintaining a 4% lead, which he's had the entire time. Why they're not calling the race, I don't know. Trump has a 51,000 vote lead over her with 92% of the votes counted. In Nevada, that's 6 electoral votes, which would take him over 300 with Nevada. Then he's got Arizona, where Trump is maintaining a 5-point lead now. From 4 went to 5. He is up by 150,000 with 71% of the votes in. So there you go. Maine is finally finished, and that was called for her. Trump did okay up there, got 45%. Anyway, we're waiting for Biden. I don't know where the hell he's at. Wow, this is so like Joe Biden. Where is Sleepy Joe, says Awkward Leon. It is a very good question, my friend. We don't know where Sleepy Joe is. We don't know where Sleepy Joe. Trump was won all the swing states. That's correct. Get the broom out. It's a clean sweep for Donald Trump. Yep. The blue wall was a fairy tale. Yeah, he's doing a Cyril Ramaphosa. Or yesterday we had, of course, Kamala Harris doing a Cyril Ramaphosa, making us wait 25 minutes before she came out and told us to fight, fight, fight. Where did I hear that before? Just like when she went on Saturday Night Live and she did a little thing about trying to be funny with Maya Rudolph, who is not entertaining, by the way. That whole skit was stolen from The Tonight Show with Donald Trump like 10 years ago. Yeah, he's still asleep. Waiting for Sarah Quill to kick in. Motoray says, hope old Elon tells Trump needs help, but there's an idiot Ramaphosa blocks Starlink. Yeah, no, that might be one way that Elon has an impact. There might be something happen for South Africa is with if Elon tells Trump about South Africa and Trump takes it seriously, but no promises there. Anna Eggberry says, first order for Donald, fire Pelosi. You can't fire her. She's in the House of Representatives and she'll win. So maybe lost his mask. P.S. Love your show. Well, thank you, Anna. Appreciate that very much. It's very kind of you to say that. Listen, folks, this has been an absolute clean sweep. I mean, the Republicans have kicked ass across the board. Yes, we're waiting for the outcome of the House races, but it's probably going to go the Republicans' way. The question is, do they have enough seats to have a large enough majority? It's not going to be as large as I want it to be. I want the Republicans to have like a 245 seats in the House, but they don't have that. We don't see those days anymore because the country is so divided by the nonsense that brought to us by the Democrats. It's just really, and by the media, I should say. It's really the media, less so the Democrats. But yeah, we're still waiting for Arizona and Nevada to be called, where Trump has a 4 and 5 point lead, which hasn't gone anywhere. 91% of the vote now in Nevada and 70% in Arizona, and they still haven't called the races. And the Democrats have inched ahead in the yet to be called Senate races, which is unfortunate. We had a couple chances to poach something there. Republican candidate Sam Brown, who has facial reconstruction surgery from combat, is fighting against Jackie Rosen, and he's falling behind now. Well, last I saw, he'd come back ahead. Let me take a look and see if I can't find that. New York Times. Okay, let's get to the races. Senate. Okay, in Nevada. Come on, there it is, Nevada. Okay, she's back ahead now by 13,000. Where did all those votes come from? That's a big number. She's a dictator. Can't they force her to undergo? No, they can't. They can't. There's nothing they can do about it. Biden's looking for his iPad. Yeah, well, he is probably looking for his iPad. Well, Joe, where are you at? We are waiting. We are waiting. President Joe Biden is set to address the nation, and he's not here. Now 13 minutes late. My goodness. Are we going to come out and tell us he had a medical incident and he's dead? Gee, many crickets. Anna, thanks a lot. Interesting surname there, Eggberry. Appreciate you joining us. When does Trump take office? January 20th, RS. January 20th. That's the date that's set for election is January 20th. So whatever day January 20th will be, let's see what day of the week that is. I might go to this one. If I'm not in South Africa, I might go to this inauguration just to cover it. But, I mean, it's such a pain. It's on a Monday. It's such a pain. I'm not sure I want to do that. You know, I went for the Stop the Steal. I went for the other one. Jill's changing his red helmet. He's raising the dead. Biden is looking for his iPad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what other questions? You guys got questions? Ask them. I'll do my best to answer them here because we're stuck waiting for Creepy Joe. Yeah, no, China's definitely not happy. Russia is not happy. You know, it's funny because they claim that Russia will be excited. They want Trump to win. They don't want Trump to win. Trump is not a friend of Russia. He just knows who he's dealing with there, and he deals with them in a way that works. Would love to see you in D.C. My husband is going. Oh, really, Beth? Wow. Well, okay. Beth, if I do go, then I'll try to link up with your husband. But I'll be walking from the military base because that's a safe place to put my car. It's safe. Yeah. Anyway, so, it's just, it's such a pain. But it would be epic to see. Yeah, his inauguration should be very fiery. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think he'll try to get sanctions back against Iran for their activity. Yep. Anna Paulina Luna. What about her? She's not AOC. She's actually attractive. AOC is not attractive. Anna Paulina Luna is a model who's a member of Congress. Yeah, she's actually attractive. Yeah, will Trump bring back sanctions? That's a good question, Ruth. I don't know. But one thing we do know is that Biden isn't coming back. Good Lord. Where the hell is he at? Somebody's saying the video will not load. No. FJB, the next person said FDT. Well, I've never seen it, but I use the FDT before. It's FJ Bod. Yeah, Dark Brandon is coming. Remember his Philadelphia speech? That was really epically sad and pathetic. But you can't fix stupid, ladies and gentlemen. You can vote it out of office, however. So let's take a look where we sit in the election. Okay, so this is where it's currently at with them refusing to call Arizona or Nevada. Nevada now at 92%. The vote totals are increasing as we sit here. They were at 89 when I started this broadcast, so they're actually turning results in now. Rather, if traditional politicians like Harris is predictable, Trump is not predictable. Yes, that's true. They would prefer that. Yep. So here you go. But let's take a look at Pennsylvania, where Trump won 50-49. The only state so far he hasn't got a majority where he won is in Michigan, where he got 49.8%. So he won in Michigan by 82,000 votes, or 72,000 votes. And Arabs helped him get across the board. And I'm sorry, Wisconsin he's winning by less than 50% too. That's the two where it's close. He wins by 30,000 there. So Georgia, he got 50%. All these other states, he's over 50%. He just killed it, knocked it out of the park. He's over 50% in Arizona, over 50% in Nevada right now, and he got 56% in Alaska. That's a bit disappointing. I would have expected more in Alaska. The world got mad. I had 24 hours to think about it, and I figured it out. Trump had millions of closet supporters. Yeah, of course he did. And the polls were wrong again. I told you the polls were wrong. I told you. On Sunday or on the weekend when the New York Times Siena poll came out and said that she was ahead in 5 of the 7 battleground states, I called bullshit. I said, no, there's no way that's true. No way that's true. That was the first thing. Where's my microphone? My microphone's way down. Is that better? Bulletproof glass. Well, it's just a prudent step given the environment. That's just something the Secret Service did to be smart. AP is live and looks like this action is starting. Okay, well, I don't have any action starting. I have the AP live. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. So yeah, they got the Marines up there. Okay, let's go ahead and go with the AP until we get Joe Biden coming out, and then we'll switch over to the White House feed. Okay, I've got to change cameras because this thing won't let me use both cameras. The same camera twice. I don't know why. Okay, so oops, that's not what I want. Where's that at? There it is. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye to Joe. Won't forget those who died for our freedom, and I ain't gonna hand it back. If liberty and justice ain't good enough, and you're free to go, pack your bags. Yeah, he's waiting to open that door, that Marine, young sergeant there. Trump's got the House, the Senate, and he may act however he wants. I want to see some dictatorial behavior, says Pablo Charlie. Massachusetts governor said she would use executive powers to block Trump from deporting illegals from her state. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the authority. We already see, the Democrats say Trump is a threat to democracy. But we've already heard from the governor and the attorney general of New York, and now we're hearing from the governor of Massachusetts. These are criminals who seek to undermine democracy. Well, it looks like we're close, and he's going to make us 25 minutes. He's trying to break Kamala's record here. Kamala. Yeah, so the Democrats in Massachusetts and New York already threatening to undermine democracy, something they said that Trump was a threat to democracy. These people who stole a nomination from Joe Biden, this poor senile old bastard wearing Depends diapers coming out here, hopped up on amphetamines. He had his nomination stolen from him by the Democratic Party after he got 14.5 million votes, and they claim that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. They selected a nominee. They didn't elect a nominee. The people of the Democratic Party didn't choose their nominee, and then they tried to mislead people. But hey, Donald Trump is a threat. So anyway, you can buy a plane ticket. That would be great. And they respect your president. Wait for it. Biden will probably just pop out from behind the tree. Sue, I'm on the AP. I mean, why are you typing that? I switched there some time ago. Oh, the Marine is young. Oh, yeah. These Marines, like the ones who do embassy duty, they're all like 18, 19 years old. Only the sergeant, the gunny sergeant, is actually experienced. Jacques says, you must, feelings good with Pennsylvania going. Yeah, no, I'm very happy with it. The result, of course, we know that 2020 just is BS. You can look at look at what happened this time. Look what happened every time. It's nonsense. Yep. So this is what happens when you allow unconstrained dropping off of paper ballots, and that's what happened. Oh my goodness, give me a break. It's another one of these stupid ads. So let me just close that real quick. Yeah, so YouTube is just putting ads on everything, man. So all right, so we're back now. All right. Yeah, so Al Pacino hasn't left. Alec Baldwin hasn't left. Lady Gaga is still here. Cardi B is still here. Cher is still here. But we will be saying goodbye to Pete Buttigieg and Kamala Harris and Meritless Garland and Alejandro Mayorkas. Trump will benefit us more than the previous regime. Can you expand on that? Yeah, Giuseppe, because he will restore order to the international trading environment. He'll restore peace, and those two things alone will have a positive impact for South Africa. But he is not going to help South Africa beyond that anytime soon. So, but his actions, it's interesting because all the things that the media are saying about Trump are what is true of Biden regime. They're talking about it being erratic, about, the world is uncertain. That's exactly the world we sit in now, and that's a consequence of Joe Biden. Wow. Hey, 100 people over here. I know almost all of you came over from my newer channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's great to get some larger audiences on the original channel. That's why I'm trying to keep U.S. politics over here. So Tom Hanks is still around. He hasn't gone anywhere yet. Hope Trump prosecutes the Epstein clients and Diddy. I hope he releases that. I hope the government releases that. Now imagine this poor Marine. He's been standing there locked in that position for several minutes. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No respect. No respect for the soldier. Why are we waiting on Joe Biden? It's now 22 minutes late. 22 minutes late. Donald Trump is king of all kings. Now this is one nice victory. We need work towards getting Jair Bolsonaro back in office. Well, good luck with that. AOC, she won. She's in a safe Democratic district. She won her primary. That's the only time she's going to be challenged was in the primary back in the spring or summer, whenever New York had their primaries. So she won her primary, so she stays in Congress. Bette Midler was going to drain. I know. She deleted her Twitter account over that, Tim. What a loser. The dystopian view, I wonder what they're saying today. Oh, they're probably crying in their beer. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe Biden had an accident in his pants. Joe's body double's getting his makeup on. Yeah, I think that's right. To see if Dark Brandon can make it out here. No, the celebrities won't leave, Nick. Does anybody think they won't accept a tax cut? Yeah, of course. Now I hope that Ilhan Omar will be off the face of politics. Nope, she'll still be there. She'll still be there. She faced a challenge in Minneapolis, but she managed to win there too during the primary. I was watching that very closely. I'm in the Netherlands, and some naive people really think Trump's going to leave NATO. Oh, they're just stupid. Trump didn't leave NATO last time. Why would they think he'd leave NATO now? He just threatened NATO countries they need to start carrying their share of the load. That's all. Any input from the German government folding? What? German government folding? Jacques, what are you talking about? There's been some activity in Germany, but German government folding? Let me see about that. Germany. Let's see. Oh, it did. You're right. The government has collapsed. Whoa. Fires his finance minister, collapsing the coalition government. Ooh, okay. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has fired Finance Minister Christian Lindner, paving the way for a confidence vote by Parliament January 15th. Oh, yeah. No, okay. I thought something else happened. Yeah, no. Here we go. Creepy Joe is coming. Why would anybody applaud this fossil?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
About damn time you got here.
Thank you. Please.
Oh, that's
Thanks.
real
Good
time.
morning.
White House is slow.
Good morning. Good to see this cabinet and staff together here. Thank you. Please. Thank you.
Am I getting 2 feeds here?
Good to see this cabinet.
There we go.
Thank you. Please.
I had 2 feeds on.
Thank you. It's good to see you all. Particularly good to see my granddaughter sitting in the front row here. Hi, Finn. How are you, honey? For over 200 years, America has carried on the greatest experiment in self-government in the history of the world. And that's not hyperbole. That's a fact. We're the people. The people vote and choose their own leaders, and they do it peacefully. And we're in a democracy. The will of the people always prevails.
Not in 2020.
Yesterday, I spoke with President-elect Trump to congratulate him on his victory. And I assured him that I would direct my entire administration to work with his team to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition. That's what the American people deserve. Yesterday, I also spoke with Vice President Harris. She's been a partner and a public servant. She ran an inspiring campaign, and everyone got to see something that I learned early on to respect so much.
She's an idiot?
Her character. She has a backbone like a ramrod. She has great character, true character. She gave her whole heart and effort, and she and her entire team should be proud of the campaign they ran.
Yes, the Clinton administration sabotaged Bush.
The struggle for the soul of America, since our very founding, has always been an ongoing debate and still vital today. I know for some people, it's a time for victory, to state the obvious. For others, it's a time of loss. Campaigns are contests of competing visions. The country chooses one or the other. We accept the choice the country made. I've said many times, you can't love your country only when you win. You can't love your neighbor only when you agree. Something that I hope we can do, no matter who you voted for, is see each other not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. Bring down the temperature. I also hope we can lay to rest the question about the integrity of the American electoral system. It is honest, it is fair, and it is transparent.
And people still cheat.
It can be trusted, win or lose. I also hope we can restore the respect for all our election workers who busted their necks and took risks at the outset.
You're very welcome.
We should thank them. Thank them for staffing voting sites, counting the votes, protecting the very integrity of the election. Many of them are volunteers who do it simply out of love for their country.
Yes, that's why we do it.
And as they did their duty as citizens, I will do my duty as president. I'll fulfill my oath, and I will honor the Constitution. On January 20th, we'll have a peaceful transfer of power here in America. To all our incredible staff, supporters, cabinet members, all the people who've been hanging out with me for the last 4 years, God love you, as my mother would say. Thank you so much. You put so much into the past 4 years. I know it's a difficult time. You're hurting. I hear you and I see you. But don't forget all that we accomplished.
What?
It's been a historic presidency.
Yeah, destruction of America and the world.
He's not president because what we've done, what you've done.
He doesn't want Trump to come after him.
Much of the work we've done is already being felt by the American people, but the vast majority of it will not be felt. We felt over the next 10 years. We have legislation we passed.
All right, the amphetamines are wearing off.
It's really kicking in. we're going to see over $1 trillion worth of infrastructure work done,
No, we're not.
changing people's lives in rural communities and
Debt.
communities that are in real difficulty.
He's losing it.
Because it takes time to get it done. And so much more it's going to take time. But it's there. The road ahead is clear, assuming we sustain it.
We're not going to take your path.
So much we can get done and will get done based on the way the legislation was passed.
Well said, Artie.
And it's truly historic. You know, we're leaving behind the strongest economy in the world.
No.
I know people are still hurting, but things are changing rapidly.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Together, we've changed America for the better.
Nah, it's for the worse.
Now we have 74 days to finish the term.
And screw this.
Let's make every day count. That's the responsibility we have to the American people. Look, folks, you all know it in your lives. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. We all get knocked down. But the measure of our character, as my dad would say, is how quickly we get back up. Remember, a defeat does not mean we are defeated. We lost this battle. The America of your dreams is calling for you to get back up. That's the story of America for over 240 years and counting. It's a story for all of us, not just some of us.
Oh, God.
The American experiment endures. We're going
Does
to be
it?
okay, but we need to stay engaged.
No, we don't need you
to keep
engaged.
going. And above all, we need to keep the faith. I'm so proud to have worked with all of you. I really mean it. I sincerely mean it. God bless you all. God bless America. And may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's see if he... Senile old bastard. Sycophants applauding. Oh, jeez.
And he had talked about his desire for questions about
All right, so yeah, we don't need to hear any more from the Associated Press or any of these other folks. Yeah, so wow. There you have it, folks. Joe Biden comes out and had just a correct dosage of amphetamines to ensure that he was able to deliver his closing remarks to the sycophants in the fawning press who have given him such free and adoring press over the past 4 years. This man who leads a crime family and then has stolen liberty from this country and led it down a path of complete destruction and funded his proxy wars to hide his crimes in Ukraine and China. This man, Joe Biden, who is desperate to keep Donald Trump from prosecuting his son and prosecuting his crimes against his treason against America, said nice things. And actually, to be fair, was probably the best performance he's had since before he ran for president. And so, yeah, at long effing last, we can say bye, Joe. Yep. Yeah, good Joe. Bye, Joe Biden. He just confirmed 74 days to finish the job, more time than Nero had. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. That's why I said 74 days to screw us. He's already tried to start screwing us with executive order banning drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. Trump will strike that down as soon as he comes in office. So it's really just for him to claim he had a legacy so he can put in his memoirs and lie about him. Oh, Joe Biden stopped drilling the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. Yeah, well, for what? 80 days? Anyway, shame no one to sniff very hard for the old bastard. Anyway, folks, yeah, there you have it. So nothing is substance. This was just an announcement, essentially, that the Democrats are good people. Well, someone asked a question earlier about, has there ever been a sabotage of a transition? Yes. In 2000, the Democrats intentionally sabotaged from the Clinton administration, the staff, the Bush administration incoming. George W. Bush was affectionately known as W. And so on the keyboards, they removed all the W's from the keyboards and government computers, committing vandalism. And nothing ever happened. They also disconnected telephone lines and rewired things so that people couldn't get anything to work, and they wasted the better part of a week trying to sort things out when they came in. The transition was already way behind because of the efforts of the lawyers of Al Gore to steal votes from active duty military by having 1,574, I think was the number, of military absentee ballots disallowed so that he could win the race, or 2,000, whatever it was. Yeah, anyway, he tried to, the race was decided 1,500, but he tried to eliminate 2,800 military, active duty military ballots that were done legally. He tried to remove them because all he cared about was craven political power, not the truth. And so that stretched it out with the hanging chads and all the nonsense, so that there was very little time for the transition. And in the meantime, the Clinton team was sabotaging the facilities at the White House behind the scenes. So yes, it has happened before, and they are doing it now. Joe Biden coming out and saying we're going to have a peaceful transition of power is all bullshit. Right now, they're in the White House, probably shredding documents in the West Wing. They're moving things around. They're trying to make it as difficult as possible so that Trump looks bad when he comes in office. Hopefully, Trump's team is ready to deal with that. So don't believe for a second that the Democrats are interested in a peaceful transition of power or that they are happily leaving power. They are not. We know who they are. They have shown their ass far too many times. So, the guys, history listen more than I chat. Just finished cleaning up the leaves in the yard. So, okay. Thank you, Bobby B. Yeah, I know I've got leaves out in front of my yard, but I usually just run over them with the mower and try to chew them up that way. Does Trump have any powers? Only after January 20th. Only after January 20th. Pablo wants Anna Paulina Luna. Well, she doesn't have enough experience to do that job. Sounds like you need to tool up with a mobile braai cooker. So what are they removing all the T's from the keyboards today? Yeah, probably. Al Gore, the creator of the internet. That's right. He founded the internet. Nice to see you too, Erica. Okay, what's that? What's wrong with your Constitution? Huh? That's what's wrong with your Constitution? What's wrong with our Constitution, Ken? I'm curious to hear what you mean by that. Charles Van Alton, when does by the way, Ronaldo, not a nice comment. The Marine didn't work his whole life to hold a door for somebody. That's a duty. Someone else will pull that duty later on. You notice the decorations on his chest from serving in combat. When does everyone have to go to the airports to wave off all the celebs? Yeah, still no Sleepy Joe. Told you I'll check back at 8. Hugo, we already had Joe. What are you talking about? Joe just went off air, man. You must have been here and left and came back. We just did Joe. Joe came on at about 11:22. He was off by 11:32. He spoke for 10 minutes. Joe and Trump had... No, they were going to have a meeting, my 5 pence. They haven't had a meeting yet. He's invited him to the White House. Yep. Anyway. All right, folks. So there you have it. Creepy, sleepy Joe Biden shows up and gives a 10-minute speech. His amphetamines held up for that. He did not sniff any hair. No, there was no one close enough for him to sniff. So there you go. So... you missed it, Hugo Kruger. We had Joe Biden on for 10 minutes. You have to take the video and go back a little bit. Boring, incompetent African politics. Anyway, Pablo Charlie. Let's go ahead and will Nord Stream sabotage be disclosed? I don't know. That's a good question, Hakan. It's something that should be exposed. I agree. What damage can they do before Joe? January. A lot of damage, Ken. A lot of damage. They can do a lot of damage. The Democrats control the Senate. They don't control the House, though, so it's only going to be damage can be done through executive order or sabotage. So we'll see what happens. Let me see if they've called any more races in the House. It doesn't look like it. No, we're still waiting. Jeez. So the Democrats have 192 at the moment. Okay. Hey, John, how's it going? All right, I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm live in 20 minutes on the other channel, so that's what you mean. Oh, it was a rhetorical question. Thank you, Ken. What damage? Yeah, okay. They can. Joe Biden can do executive orders. He's just done one that will block the Keystone XL, or not Keystone, the drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, which is the largest reserve of oil we believe left in America. Yep. So, Xi, Kim, and Vladimir. Yeah, I would take my Secret Service with me to the White House, says Beth. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it, folks. We're going to wrap it up here. All right. You're very welcome. I'll see you again shortly here on the other channel. Be sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel and just here for the first time, please become a subscriber. Put a lot of time and energy and effort into this attempt to bring folks analysis in the news. So thank you for being here. Appreciate your time, and let's hope for a peaceful transition. God bless, and we'll catch you on the other channel at the top of the hour for the news from South Africa, across the continent of Africa, and around the world, including right here in these United States. And that's going to do it from this side. Just looking for my closing video. There it is. It's all moved around in this profile. Cheers. Say goodbye to Joe.